Well, after uh, setting my text up in Adobe Dimension onto a what a the model of a historical placard, I printed it as big as I could print it in one shot in just one print on my print bed, and uh, the original file is 40% bigger than this. So I'm looking at it and I'm wondering at this point. I think I'm going to have to go back and do some work. And I think I'm going to go back and do some editing and tidy up the text. Because while it does look, it looks like a placard. And I got some better string order that looks more coppery or more bronzy than this. This is a very one tone copper. I found some stuff that really looks very bronzy. It'll look a lot. It'll be better than what I got going on here. But um, now the camera's not really going to make it easy anyway because it's not going to want to. The camera's not going to want to focus at that distance anyway properly. But even if it could, I can't read this without a magnifying glass. I know what it says. I still look at this and I'm like, holy cat. So it's way off of being legible. Way off. I mean, not even close. So I'm wondering if 40% bigger will do the trick on this. I think what I need to do probably is to go back and into the dimension file, or actually back into the original text file, and tidy it up. See if I can't basically hit all the high points and say the things that I really wanted to say, but maybe clean as much of the text out of there, as much of the repetitive or anything that's in there that just doesn't need to be in there needs to be. So uh, it'd be nice to get this to about 2/3 or a half of what's there, because I mean this is not even close. I don't think that a 40% bigger print breaking this up and printing it bigger and bigger pieces is going to make this legible. It's too much text, too small. I mean, I can pick out a word here and there, but I know what it says, and that really kind of helps that I can, get focused on one word. And without the magnifying glass, it's hard to really see hardly any of it. So it does look. I mean, it looks like I expected it to. It looks like a printed, or it looks like it looks like a historical placard. Only the text is so small, nobody could ever read it. And the copper could be a little better. I got a better copper for this. This is not my intended. This is just a test print, so I just grabbed the stuff that I had. Um, yeah, I'll probably after I get done with work today, I'll probably go back in and do some rewriting, and then go back into Dimension and uh, make the adjustments that need made. So about half to to, to 2/3 at most of this text. I need to get rid of a third to a half of the text. Hopefully about half, because if this was half, I could read it on this one probably with half the text. I could probably read it on this one. It would look like 12-point text or so by then. This is just so tiny; it's not even legible. It's like 2 point or something. Just something crazy. I don't know if 40% is going to make that legible. That's my conundrum here. I originally thought I was going to have to do some editing in the text, and then I was like, oh, it all fit. Well, of course it all fit because I on the screen I can zoom in infinitely and make it so. Of course it works on the screen because that's kind of one of those things that the digital world and the real world. It's just whenever you see it, it's like, oh, not even close, bud. You know, when you're holding on to this thing, this isn't gonna fly this way, and I'm gonna have to do some more work. So I think that's something for tonight. I got after I get off of work tonight, I'll go back into this again and monkey with it again. But it looks pretty good. It just you can't read it. I mean, it looks like a plaque, right? So it's working. It's just I need the dots. I forgot about that too. I got to put the dots on it, the four corners where it's bolted onto to the wall. Like a plaque has always got four bolts in the corners. I forgot to put those. I made the text so big I didn't even I forgot about that. So that would be another reason to make this fit better. So I can get my dots back because it's missing those. I forgot about those. I see it. Now as soon as it's printed, I was like, I'm missing those four the bolts that hold a placard onto the wall. All right, that's that's where things are headed. This is this isn't gonna work. I'm gonna have. I mean, it works, but it's not good enough. It needs to be legible. Otherwise, there's no point in doing it. And I don't think it's I don't think another 40% is gonna cut it. This is pretty tiny, especially trying to read it back because remember that I'm this sign is going to be in my yard, a couple feet into my yard on a light pole. There's a decorative lamp out there at the corner of the street or the corner of the driveway, and this is going to be the a placard hanging on that sign. Right now, it's got a hibiscus trapped in a epoxy that glows. It's been there for years. I'm going to pull that down and put one of these on there, but not that one. I'm going to have to do some work to the text. Otherwise, it'll never work. So, pretty cool. It looks pretty cool though. I mean, it's like yeah, it's a step in the right direction, but you you got to come back and do a little bit of work again. It's just that's the way things